There's no how. You will sleep like a baby. I can assure you tonight. From tonight, you'll sleep well. Because some people, when they get to bed, they'll be wandering from left to right, they don't sleep. They go to bed 9 o'clock, they don't sleep until 12. They are in bed. Some people are like that. Why? Because they've built up toxin in their body, or they've eaten too much food, or eaten too much poison, whole food that will not make them sleep. Some people are thinking about so many things, their job, their work. We're going to solve that problem tonight. So there are different levels of sleep. We have there are 2 stages. I won't bore us with that. And there's a non-rapid high movement stage, and there's a rapid high movement stage. So deep sleep, non-deep sleep. The best time to sleep, to be honest with you, is between 10 o'clock, and if you wake up maybe 10 and 6, those are good periods to sleep. I'll explain why. If you want to sleep 10 o'clock, make sure you're in bed 30 minutes before time. You can't say, oh, you want to go to bed 10 o'clock and you're in bed 10 o'clock. It doesn't work that way. Your body needs to relax, settle, and to sleep. At least 20 to 30 minutes, you need to prepare yourself. And during sleep time, stay away from screen. Screen time, off time. Everything, your gadgets, everything should be away from you. Like when I sleep, I sleep, my gadget is at the end of the room on the floor, because this electronics has some rays, magnesium, everything that affects our, they stop our sleep. It disturb our sleep rhythm. Like we have the sleep cycle through the night. I will tell us, I'm going to that. So sleep deficiency is linked to many chronic health. We know if you don't sleep well, you'll be having heart problem. You have kidney problem because you didn't let your body to heal. You didn't let your body to reformat itself. You did not allow your body to clean up all the toxin. And when does our body do this? When we sleep, because I'm talking now. In the process of talking, I'm using some energy. And when this energy is break down, it's releasing some toxin. It's releasing some free radicals from the food I've eaten. It will store there and wait for me to sleep. So everything can be cleared off. But if we don't sleep, there's problem. If you don't sleep well, whether you are thin like a stick, there's a possibility you have diabetes. You even have autoimmune disease, allergies, because you're not sleeping. Stroke. Some people say, oh, I've exercised, I've done this, but are you sleeping? They want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, you sleep well. Some people say, oh, if you sleep a lot, you'll be fat. It's a lie. People that don't sleep well, they're the ones that are obese. People, yes. So sleep deficiency, it play a lot of role. Even in our life, at work, we start making mistakes because we're sleeping. I've seen people at work sleeping. I can tell you that for a fact. These are surgeons. That day I was like praying. Yes, because they were sleep deprived and they are going to do surgery also on somebody. Mistakes happen. Some people will be driving. It has happened to me before. Driving and I was sleeping behind the wheels because I was sleep deprived. So accidents could happen. So we need to sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep is very important. There's nothing important that can wait, that cannot wait. It's not a matter of life and death, except it's a matter of life and death. Contract things out. Engage your family. Engage your husband to clean, to look after themselves. Engage your children. Contract things out. Rest more, especially when you're from 40 above. You need to start taking things slowly, especially being selfish. Look after yourself. So the next one, things that impact our abilities to sleep. Number one, pain. If you're in pain, chronic pain, somebody that has broken bones now cannot sleep. It's not possible. They have to give that person serious sleeping tablets like zopiclone, menatoline. Even menatoline will not work. Serious hard one to sleep. The person will not be able to sleep. It's just like somebody having a baby and you want to sleep. It's not possible. So pain, stress. When you are stressed, you are thinking of the whole world on top of your head, other people's problem. You will not sleep. You'll be wondering and you'll be looking up in the ceiling. You will not sleep. Mental health issue, someone that's psychotic, having mental health, because they cannot coordinate their brain, they will not sleep. People with sleep disorder, snoring. If your partner is snoring, you might not be able to sleep. Snoring too. You, the sleeping disorder, light, when there's light, invest in good curtains, thick curtains. If you cannot buy thick curtains, get some fabrics, give your tailor to make good curtains that will blacken out or darken out any ray of light. We don't need it once we want to sleep. We want to sleep well. Jet lag. Yes, for people that travel on holidays, yes, your body feel weak because you've not had that sleep. However, some people travel here and here that every now and then. They need to start thinking of how to catch up on those sleep, because if they don't catch up on those sleep, the sleep will catch up on them. Medications too can disturb our sleep. I don't want to go into so many medications that can disturb our sleep. Sleep environment, make sure your environment is conducive. Sleep schedule, caffeine. Some people can drink 10 coffee in a day. You need to start thinking about it slowly. Caffeine is not great. Caffeine is not great for you. Sorry. I know I'm going to upset some people. Caffeine is not really great. It has its own advantage, but its disadvantage outweighs its advantage. And I'll share that later on in this slide. Alcohol. Some people say, well, I take red wine because it helps the heart. I love red wine. Hmm. Alcohol is alcohol. Red wine has reversitol. It is good for the heart. However, the side effect outweigh the advantages. So if you want your reversitol, buy it in supplement and stay away from red wine. You can drink it on occasion, maybe once in a year, twice in a year, or 3 times in a year. That is fine. Not as I'm eating, I'm drinking wine with my food every night. It has its own side effect. It destroys the liver. It destroys the spleen, where the insulin is being formed, and some certain food as well. So benefit of sleep. It improves your concentration. It helps you make good memories. You're not stressed. When you sleep well, you wake up with a smile. You're not grumpy. That's why when somebody's grumpy at work, they say, did you have a good sleep? Because only grumpy people don't sleep well. It helps maintain good, healthy weight. If you want to lose weight, you need to start sleeping. So away from myth of, oh, if you sleep too much, you had weight. No, you need to sleep well. Keep a healthy heart and look after like when you sleep, it helps your emotional well-being. It reduces your stress level, maintain you have good relationship, because you're always busting with, like, some people go to work, hello, they greet everybody, hello, morning, because they are good sleeper. They are happy. I know somebody, they call the person in Yoruba, Amuludun. This person can sleep on water. And I know when he gets to work, he's always happy. No, you cannot stress this man. He's happy because he sleeps. He will tell you, I sleep well like a baby. I don't carry my problem home. And it's true. If you wake him, he will not wake. That won't sleep well. So how can we improve for people that want to know, who I don't sleep well, because a lot of people have questions. I don't sleep well. I look at the ceiling. I look at this. I look at how. Number one, you need to invest in better mattress. I went on holiday somewhere. I know, to visit one of my friends. I don't know if she's on this on this webinar tonight. I could not sleep for 2 nights. The bed was as hard as a concrete. And that bed is good for her. She's using is an orthopedic bed. I've never slept on an orthopedic bed. I could not sleep for 2 nights. My eyes were sore. So invest in good mattress that is good for you. What is good for me is not good for you. Go and test those mattresses. Don't just say, hey, it's that one that I want. Jump on that mattress. Check. Is it balanced with you? Is it okay? Is it fit for you before you buy it? Because if you don't have good mattress, sorry, if you have the best thing, you will not sleep well. It's just like asking someone to go and sleep on the floor. With even if you are the best sleeper in the world, you can't sleep on cold floor. You can't just sleep on the floor. You will not sleep. So invest in a better mattress and beddings. Wash your beddings, make it attractive. Like, yes, this is like a bed of a queen. I want to sleep tonight. I want to be comfortable. If you can't do it, get someone to help you to do it. Not necessarily, you might be busy. Get someone to help you change your sheet maybe every other 2 days, once a week or twice a week, as much as you can make it comfortable for you. And block out all the lights, minimize noise. Some people, you can have a sound, like there's a wave sound people used to sleep. It's quite calming. You can, if you sleep with the sound, some people are like that. I have someone that this person to sleep well, and it has worked. There's a Bible, um, the scripture, reading the scripture in a very quiet voice. The person cannot sleep well. The person starts sleeping well, listening to that every night. So just look for what works for you and the temperature of your room. If it's too cold, you cannot sleep. If it's too hot, you cannot sleep. So make sure everything is comfortable before you go to bed, and stop complaining that I cannot sleep. Are you doing all this? And do not sleep too much in the afternoon. If you sleep too much, some people, whether they sleep in the afternoon like me or not, I will not off at night. I'll still get my beauty sleep. So, but if nap doesn't work for you, don't sleep in the afternoon, because it's going to affect you at night. Like I said earlier, before bedtime, 30 minutes. You want to sleep 10 o'clock, be in your bed 9:30. Clear off your mind. And if there's anything you want to remember the next day, if your phone is with you, or you get it, I used to have a paper and pen beside my bed. I just write it out so I don't start getting tempted with the screen. I write it out. Everything I want to remember the next day after is not in my calendar. I don't keep it in my head. If I keep it in my head, I would not sleep, because my mind will be saying, you have to remember this or else you'll be in trouble. You don't want to come back home. So I write it out. So get your pen and paper beside your bed, just maybe beside your bed. You can have your drawer there or anything. Just put your pen and paper, write everything bothering you out. If that is out, oh, I won't forget anything I have beside me. You'll be able to sleep. Disconnect all electronic before bedtime. Like I said earlier, we have to disconnect all electronic because this can interfere with our sleep. Absolutely, because there's electromagnetic wave there. Some people say, I can't sleep. Yes, is your phone closer to you? This thing is transmitting electromagnetic wave. It's interfering with our sleep frequency. So make it, if you can't close it, because especially when you have young children in the house, maybe teenagers, God forbid, that's the only thing they can grab to call you, mommy, I can't move my leg. I can't. Just move it close, very distant from you in your room. Switch off all the lights, because this light we have also have some electromagnetic wave. They interfere with our sleep. They interfere with our body. Like I tell people, every time we're exposed to this screen, the electronics, the light, our body is mutating. But because we have a correcting factor in us, that's why we are not looking like another creature. There's always a mutation in our body, in our gene, but we have a correcting factor. So we should try to limit screen time before bedtime. It's very, very important. Like me, before I sleep, I used to listen to comedy. It makes me happy. I laugh and laugh and laugh. There's a particular comedian I used to look at. If I feel like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm bothered, I just listen to that comedian, or listen to a sermon that's calm, and that relaxes me. So just look for what works for you. And again, if you want to sleep, I've tried it before. For instance, now, if your bedtime is 10 o'clock, exercise around 8:30. Just 20 minutes exercise. Drink some fluids. You've had your dinner. After your dinner, do some exercise. Not too much exercise. Maybe climb up your stairs slowly. For the next 10 minutes, have some breaks in between. Maybe exercise 2 minutes on your stairs, get a break. If you do that, sorry, when you eat the bed, you sleep, because your body is weak. You just want to relax. Not high intensity exercise. Exercise that you're walking up and down, walking up. You will sleep. Limit caffeine before bedtime. If you know you want to sleep well and you love coffee, some people are saying, oh, I can't do my coffee. Nobody can take me away from my coffee. Make sure you drink it before 3 p.m. if you want to have a good quality sleep. Because your cell receptor, where your serotonin and melatonin is connected, your caffeine will take place and will take that place. And we stay on the receptor, and your eyes will be wide open. Some people say, when I drink coffee, it doesn't do nothing. With time, it will do something. So limit coffee before bedtime. Be mindful of alcohol in the hour before bedtime. We need to be careful. I didn't say people that are drunk. I'm talking of people that eat, drink with their food. Make sure your bedtime is very far. Maybe when you go to party, okay, I'm going to sleep 11 p.m. Maybe I'm getting home late. Make sure you've had your alcohol like 4 hours before, so your sleep doesn't get disrupted. Eat dinner a few hours before bed. If you're going to be sleeping 10 o'clock, you should have eaten dinner by 7 to let your body settle. Maximum 8 to let your body settle before going to bed. Reserve your bed for sleep and sex only. Don't bring your computer. Don't bring your book. Don't bring anything to your bed. It should be for sleep. Because when I went to some people's houses, I saw a small mini table on the bed with computer. You don't need that. You will not sleep well. Even if you sleep well, your sleep will be disturbed. It will not be a deep, proper sleep. We need deep, proper sleep to heal. Some people say I sleep. Well, is your sleep adequate? Is it efficient? Is it effective? You need to sleep deep. If you don't dream whilst you sleep, you're not sleeping. Yes, you need to be in dreamland to have a good quality sleep. Some people say, I know when you came into the room, you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping, and it's dangerous. When you are sleeping and you know that someone open your door or come into your room, I'm sorry, you're not sleeping. We need to deal with that. So there are different realms of sleep. You might be in the realm that you've not slept, but throughout the night, you know everything going on. Sorry, you have not slept. And that is why you're not well. That is why you have a different kind of ailments. So you need to talk to a professional to help you, like a health and wellness coach or health sleep professional. I help people with their sleep as well. Keep a sleeping diary, especially for people that don't sleep. Keep a sleeping diary so you can get where you sleep. Write it out. Okay, I slept well today. I didn't sleep well today. So you can get a overview, a picture of your sleeping pattern. Pattern? Did I sleep well today? Did I not sleep well today? And also, you can consider some supplements. I'm not an advocate for medication. I don't prescribe medication to anyone, and I don't ask anyone to take medication. For exercise, food, the best I can say is supplement. If you want to sleep well, take magnesium glycinate. The supplement magnesium is magic. It works wonders. 7 wonders of this world. One of it is magnesium. Magnesium glycinate help with 300 chemical reaction in your body. You can get it from food. Unfortunately, most of our food that we buy from the market has very little or little nutritional content, because these days I've seen so many things on the internet, people planting inside water and inside hair. Please don't buy food from them, because any food that is not planted in the soil doesn't have adequate nutritional content. Even the soil needs to be rich, because you can't plant people that do hydrophobic, hydro whatever. Water don't have any nutrients. They had chemicals, 15, they had like 15 nutrients, I know that chemical. They'll put it in the water and they'll plant those crops. We don't want that. That is why we have a lot of diseases with doing healthy stuff. Get your food from your farmer, or you know that this food is come from the soil, because the soil give the natural nutrients, the original nutrient to the food. Unfortunately, in the Western world, most of our food are not nutrient dense. You buy a tomato compared to the organic one we buy in Africa, the content is different. It just shine for body. It's different. So that's why, not that I'm overly an advocate for supplement, but you don't joke with your supplementation, especially if you're a woman. You have your monthly period, you are in your premenopausal period, you are in your menopausal period, you need your supplements. Do not joke with your supplements, please. And I'll tell us how to identify good supplements and bad supplements, because the pharmaceutical industry or the chemical industry, they are producing supplements. And most of those supplements are chemicals. They are not the real thing. So we need to be careful. Because if we take some of those things, is either it's blocking some vital hormones or blocking. So we'll talk about that. Don't let me digress. So breathing. We'll talk about exercise. We've spoken about sleep. Now breathing. Breathing is very important, like sleep and exercise. There's none that's like less important or overly important. Most of us do passive breathing. Like, fine, your breathing should not be obvious to anyone. Like, if you are breathing like that, that means you have a problem. It's either you've been chased by a lion or you have a lung infection. Our breathing should not be seen. However, we need to do what is called deep breathing. At least every day, do 10 minutes of deep breathing. Go to a corner, like an environment in your area, there's not much traffic that you can start inhaling dust. For people that live on the expressway or people that live where there's limited trees, look for an area that is clean. Go out in the fresh air, even if it's 5 minutes. Go with your timer every blessed day. I do it every night before I go to bed, whether it is very cold or very hot. I stay outside in fresh air and I do deep breathing. Slowly, I exhale for 5 minutes. It should be 10 minutes, but at least 5 minutes. I do it every day. It's very important because breathing, because without oxygen, we're as good as dead. And we know if they're going to certify a patient or a human being dead, that means oxygen is not going into the body again. So we need good oxygen to vitalize every cell in our body. If we don't breathe well, we start developing funny things. Cancer cells do not like fresh air. Cancer cell. That is why there's so much cancer in Europe. Why? Because all our windows are all closed. When you are sleeping at night, whether it's winter, open your window or your door slightly, and when you're eating, you will not die. You need air, oxygen to come in so that you stop recycling the air. In the house, oxygen is very important to breathe in and breathe out. And we need to learn how to breathe properly. You take a deep breath in. Can we all do that exercise? Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we can.
So can we do a 2-minute exercise? I'm going to put on my timer now.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to put on my timer and I'll say everyone to stop. So if your window is closed, go and open your window now. So I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. We're going to do a deep breathing and you tell me how you felt afterwards. Are we all ready? Hello?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
We are.
Yes, we are here. I'm here.
All right. So open your window. I will
Yes,
do
we are.
that as well. Yeah. And I'm going to set the timer. So this is how we're going to do. So when I do this, that means we should stop. You take a deep breath in and slowly release it. Slowly. You do it. You take a deep breath in and slowly release it. So are we all ready? 1, 2, ready, go for 2 minutes. So 1 minute gone. Thirty seconds. Stop. How do we all feel? Not talking to anyone, just breathing. How do we all feel? I feel great. I feel refreshed. I feel relaxed because I've been talking
Relax.
pretty well now. How do you feel? You can
I feel
unmute and tell me. In the next 2 minutes, you can share our experiences. How do we feel?
Quite calm.
I feel more relaxed.
Anyone else want to share with me? How do we feel?
I
Someone
feel
said,
very good, relaxed.
yes. So this is what we should do every day. Every day. Find some time. If you're at work, just go away from your screen. Go and do a deep breathing where there's fresh air. You can feel the fresh air coming. Do it every day. Before you know it becomes an habit. Before you know it, you just say, oh, I'm just feeling better. I don't know. Because little good things we imbibe makes us feel better, makes us feel great. And we don't know. We just say, I don't know. I just feel happy. I just feel healthy. I don't know. I've checked all my health. I've done all my blood works. I just feel healthy. I have no problem. Those are little habits. We need to start imbibing. It is good. And this is information I want us all to go home with. So the next one, I won't really dwell much on it. The impact of abnormal breathing, we can see you'll be feeling tired, especially when you lock all the windows in your room, you feel so tired, you feel lightheaded, you be feeling headache because that's the way the body is telling you you need more oxygen. Like headache, pain, fever are good things. Some people will say, I have fever. Yes, is a way our body is signaling to us. Diarrhea, headache, fever, twitching, pain is a way our body is signaling to us to tell us that you need to do something. You need to do something. I am in overdrive. I am in overdrive. You need to do something. Tiredness is part of it as well. Feeling headache is one of it as well. When you're feeling headache, the next thing you see people doing, get me paracetamol, get me ibuprofen, get me Panadol. No, don't be like doctors that they just slam things on people. When you feel headache, you know that, oh, what happened? Am I in an enclosed room? Open for fresh air. Or whilst you're driving, you wind up. No AC, no fresh air. Even with AC, I still want my fresh oxygen, sorry. Or even in I pull down my window, even in cold weather. I'll put on my heating and fresh air. I need that fresh air. That's why during driving tests in some countries, they say, when you're driving long distance, make sure you wind down. You need that fresh air, not just fresh air, you need oxygen. Or else you'll be feeling lighted, you'll be feeling tired. So all those signs our body is showing is telling us to do something. It's not saying go and get medication. So check your room. Is it enclosed? The next thing is, oh, how many liters of water have I had today? You drink water to hydrate yourself. So next time when you're thinking, when you have headache, don't go and get paracetamol. That should be the end course of action. Are you in an open environment where there's fresh air? Have I had enough water? Even not just plain water. Put some sea salt inside your water, because water alone doesn't hydrate us. We'll talk on that when I get to that stage later. When you don't breathe properly, you don't sleep well. Yes, it is true. For instance, some people have sleep apnea. I'm going to explain sleep apnea. Is people that are very obese. Their neck is trocar blocked like this. When they sleep, the back of their throat cover the trachea. Less oxygen. That's why you hear people snore. When you hear people say, oh, their body is actually pushing that flap at the back of their throat to open by force. And there are ways to prevent snoring. You can buy some nose guard to open. You can do a lot of things. Or lose weight if you're very obese. But if you're not obese, you need to get some nose guard because your body is struggling for oxygen. Because when I was in the respiratory unit, so many people are suffering from bad health, headache, dizziness, tiredness, because some people will just fall on the road because of lack of oxygen to their body when they sleep. So we have something called sleep oximeter. We give it to them. It shows us like a wave to tell us that their oxygen drop throughout the night. And our oxygen should be 94 to 100. Their oxygen will be dropping to 60, 70. In real life, if your oxygen is on 60, you are dead. So how does the body go into homeostasis, like to reset itself? It's to start pushing all the muscle here. Start to push the back of your throat to open so that oxygen can come. That's why people that snore, they just wake up all of a sudden or jack up from their sleep. If you jack up from your sleep, that means there's no oxygen in your body.